Okay, so thank you for joining me today for this PNF-inspired upper body stretching routine. So in this routine, we will focus on two techniques. First is the Pnf technique, which is basically a contract the muscles and relax your muscles technique, and then alternate between contract, relax, contract, relax. And then the other one is basically to do some active stretching, holding the position, and then at the same time trying to activate the muscles. You could also pair this upper body session with a PNF lower body session. I will put the link in the description below this video or above, somewhere over there. And without further ado, let's get started in a seated position. First of all, open up your arms wide. And imagine that you have two walls by the sides and then you want to push them. So we already start to feel the engagement or something happening in the underneath of our arms. So continue to push those imaginary walls. Continue to sit tall. Spine is long. The back of your neck is also long. Chest is open. You can put your shoulder blades slightly closer to one the other. And while you continue to push the imaginary walls, let's bring some activation in the shoulders. So start to make little circles forward while pushing the walls and while sitting tall. So while you do the circles, check your breath, take an inhalation, exhale fully. One more time, inhale, exhale, and now stop, and then point your fingers down, and then we go the other direction. So I'm going backwards. If you were going forwards before, go backwards as well. And already you should start to feel something happening in your shoulders. And then at the same time, really mindfully, consciously and controlled, point your fingers down. So we start to warm up our wrists gently as well. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you enjoy the session. So just feel your body, breathe, and enjoy. Take a breath in. Exhale, shake your arms. Okay, open up your arms once again, wide. Push your chest forward. Perhaps I go to the side so you can see. And over here, push your chest forward and your shoulder blades together, slightly arching your back. Inhale. And on the exhalation, arms in front. Maybe chin goes towards your chest. And then you round your shoulder blades and you round your spine. Inhale, open up. So as if we are doing cat and cow. And then exhale, round. 4 more times with your own rhythm of the breath. When you do so, feel your spine, feel your vertebrae. Okay, and then come back into the center. Put one of your arm across your body, more or less chest level, and with the other arm, you want to hold your straight arm, which is going across the body. And over here, we will do the contract and then relax technique, so the PNF. So when you contract, imagine that your straight arm wants to go away from your body, and with your hand, which is holding your straight arm, you're resisting. But then with this arm, you want to open up, but you're not opening up, just the idea. And then when we imagine that we want to open up, we can contract all the muscles. Keep it there, put the hand, and for 5 seconds, try to open up. So for example, I have my right arm straight, so I try to open up my right arm. 3, 2, 1, and then I relax, and then slightly push my right arm closer to the body. Still keeping a slight engagement in the arm. One more time, try to open up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then relax and bring your right arm closer to the body. And last time the same, try to open up. So moving your straight arm away from the body, your hand is resisting. 3, 2, 1, relax, and then bring your right arm closer to the body while you're sitting tall. Take an inhalation and exhale. Okay, let go. Same on the other side. So left arm across the body, right arm holds the left arm. Okay, and now try to contract and then push the left arm away from your body. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then relax. Bring your left arm closer to the body. Let's do 2 cycles like that. Then contract. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. And then bring your arm again closer to the body. And when you do so, whichever stretch you do, try to explore. So which area do you feel in your body working at the moment? So coming back to the body. And last time, resist. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then relax. Bring your arm closer to the body. Okay, and then open up. Now open up once again your arms wide apart. We will keep the active stretch. So shoulder blades together. Imagine that with your arms, that your hands want to touch in the back of the room. And just hold here while you're trying to open up. Chest forward, more or less shoulder level. Inhale while you open. So here we want to activate our muscles while at the same time we are trying to go into our full range of motion, active full range of motion. Inhale, exhale, let go. Let's do the same, but now arms slightly lower. So perhaps 40 degrees in relation to your armpit. Okay, so once again, you try to bring your arms away from your body. They want to touch in the back of the room. Shoulder blades together, chest, you're pushing it forward. The back of your neck is long. Try to keep your jaw relaxed, the muscles around your eyes relaxed. And for 7 or so seconds, continue to bring your arms behind you. 2 and 1. Relax. Now bring your elbows in line with your ribs. And maybe I move like that. Palms can be facing up. Keep your elbows by your ribs and then start to open up your palms away from your body. So your elbows making a 90 degrees. And again, we go to a maximum where we can. We try to keep the activation, so not just passively standing here, but really continuing to open up the arms, hands to the sides, while the elbows are pushing gently into the ribs. Continue to open up. Take an inhalation. Exhale. One more time, open up, inhale. And then exhale, relax. Now bring your elbows in front of you, shoulder level, 90 degrees. Keep the elbows in the line of your shoulder. And then with your arms, hands, you want to open up. So as if you're making a V shape. And over here again, this might feel slightly awkward. For example, I'm not doing this enough. So my brain perhaps is not understanding what's happening. So this feels slightly awkward. But try to continue to make this V shape while you're continuing to lift the elbows in line to your shoulders. Take an inhalation. There is some activation in your fingertips as well, in your fingers. Breathe, 5 more seconds. Inhale. Exhale, let go. And now, bring your hands behind you. Your elbows can again make more or less a 90 degrees. And then you want to bring your hands away from your body, so away from your tailbone. And then again, we go into the maximum range which we can while using our muscles. So, hands back. And just stay here while you continue to bring the hands away from the body. And breathe. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Okay, now let's meet in a tabletop position. Perhaps if you were sitting on your legs, they might need a little gentle stretch. So first in a tabletop, then if you'd like, maybe a downward looking dog, just for a few moments. In a downward looking dog, you can push the ground away from you. Knuckles are pushing down, fingers are spreading wide. You can walk your dog by bending one knee, the other. Now put your feet together and then both of your heels go to the right side and then your hips go to the right side as well. So over here, this is a really, really nice stretch, which you should feel in your left side of the body if you're bringing your hips to the right side. So stay here for a moment, enjoy and explore that stretch on the left side. Take an inhalation. Exhale, and then swapping sides, both heels to the left, and then hips to the left as well, and then juicy stretch on the right side of your body while you continue to push the ground away from you. You can bend your legs as much as you'd like, so you feel this stretch. One more cycle of breath in this position, exploring the stretch in the right side. And then come back into the center. Few more walkings of the dog. And then lower your knees down. And then we will go into the puppy pose. So I will just take off my jumper. So puppy pose, your hips are above your knees. Extend your arms in front of you and then lower your elbows down. Over here, we will do the contract, relax technique again. So imagine that you push the palms down and elbows, forearms down. You're stretching your armpits. So push the elbows, forearms, hands down into the yoga mat. 4 or 5 more seconds. Push. 3, 2, 1. And then relax and maybe gently going slightly deeper. Even though you can go 100%, try to go only 95%. Or 90, whatever, and then continue to keep a slight engagement in your arms. One more time, contract, so push the hands, elbows, forearm down into your mat. Push, and then relax. Maybe even lowering your forehead down onto the ground. And last time, push the hands, forearms, elbows down. 5, 4, push, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Relax and just a few cycles of breath while melting down into the ground. Okay, slowly come back up into the tabletop position. You can do a few cycles of cat and cow. So inhale, gently arch. Exhale, around your back. Come back into the center. Now thread the needle. Right hand goes in between your left hand and your left knee, lowering your right shoulder down onto the ground. Stay here, or if you'd like, maybe left hand behind you. Left hand wants to touch your right hip. Staying here, twisting through our middle spine. And one more cycle of breath. Super slowly bring your left hand back up. Lift yourself up into a tabletop. And now left hand threads the needle. Lower your left shoulder down. Spine twist. Shining our chest to the right side. Maybe right arm goes behind you. Right hand wants to touch your left hip. So explore what's happening in the body in this position. Continue to breathe. Inhale. Exhale. One last cycle of breath. And super slowly bring your right hand back up, tabletop position. Now sit back onto your heels or whichever other seated position. We will go into the eagle arms, so open up your arms 90 degrees, then your elbows touch. First, let's start with left elbow on the top, wrap your arms around. If this is uncomfortable, you could lower your hands, opposite hand onto the shoulder. So different options, you choose whichever feels good. So wherever you are, I want you to bring the activation into your arms. So if you are in the eagle arms, push one forearm into the other. So the contract, relax technique for 5 seconds. If your hands are on top of your shoulders, also imagine that you want to push the left elbow into your right elbow and right elbow resists. So again, we find some resistance and some contraction in the muscles. Okay, so hold for 5 seconds. 5, push the forearms together. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then relax. Just passively stay here. So from the outside, it might seem that nothing is happening with my forearms, but I feel it quite a lot when I push them together. Okay, one more time. Push the forearms together. Push. 3, 2, 1, and then relax. Maybe when you relax, you can add a little movement going up, back, perhaps incorporating your spine, or spine staying still and just lifting your elbows up and down. Again, one is not correct and the other is not wrong. We just try to explore the body, what's happening when we move the spine and when we keep the spine still. Okay, and let's do the last time with the contract. So push the forearms together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then relax them. And then open up your arms to the sides, relax them, maybe interlace your fingers behind your back for a moment, shoulder blades together, chest forward. One more time, open up your arms wide, cactus, 90 degrees, and then now your right elbow goes on the top, wrap your arms around. Contract technique, push the forearms one into the other, or if you had your hands on top of your shoulders, your elbow one into the other. So 3, 2, 1, and then relax. As last time, maybe adding a little movement. Okay, one more time. Contract, push the forearms into the other. Push, explore what's happening in your shoulders, in your shoulder blades, in your upper arms. 2, 1, relax. And last time, push your forearms one into the other. Push, push, and relax. Maybe adding a little movement with the spine, or spine staying still, just moving the elbows. Breath in. And exhale, open up. And now interlace your fingers once again behind your back, but now in a more awkward way. So by that, I mean with the other index finger in front. Take an inhalation. Maybe adding a little movement with your neck, with your head. Now let's come back into the tabletop position, but this time we will stretch our forearms and our wrists. So bring your fingers now facing towards your knees. So over here, you adjust. The more back you will go with your hips, the more intense it will be on your wrists and on your forearms. So just choose which feels good for you today. And over here, again, we do the contract and relax. By contracting, imagine that you push your fingertips down into the yoga mat. So you really push them down. And then when we relax, we slightly sit back with our hips. So then we feel this stretch. Okay, so 3 times like that. Start to push the fingertips down into the yoga mat. Push. Few more seconds, and then relax. Start to gently sit back, even though it's like 1 centimeter or 2 centimeter, that's great. Continue to breathe. So relaxing the muscles with every exhalation. Okay, one more time, push with the fingertips down. Inhale. And then on the exhalation, relax, maybe slightly sitting back. If you start to feel any tingling, just take a break. Don't push yourself so much. And last time, if you're continuing to do it with me, push the fingertips down, inhale. And on the exhalation, sit back, relax. And now super slowly come out of a pose and relax your wrists. You can tuck your toes, lift your knees up. And just for a massage for our hands, now let's do the opposite. You can bend your legs as much as you'd like. Stand with your hands on top of your hands for a massage. You can do one by one or both at the same time. So now our palms are facing up. Little massage for our hands. This should feel quite nice. Take a breath in. And then on the exhalation, come back into the squat position or whichever other position and just shake your hands. Okay, 2 more exercises which I want to show you. So lay on your belly. Legs straight behind you. Open your arms, cactus 90 degrees. We will start with our right arm on the ground. So left hand can go underneath your shoulder. Lift your left foot up. Bring your left leg behind you. Lower your head down. And then over here, push your right hand and your right elbow down into the ground. And we should really feel it in our right side of the chest. So in your pecs. So push the ground down with your forearm and with your hand. Inhale. And with exhalation, just relax. One more time, push the ground down. So contract and resist. And then exhale, relax. Slowly come back into the center. We do the other side. So left hand, left arm is bent 90 degrees. Left hand down, left elbow is down. Right hand goes underneath your right shoulder. Lift your right foot up. Right foot goes back behind you. And then over here, exploring the sensation on the left side of our chest. Push the left hand, left shoulder, left elbow, left forearm down into the ground. Resist. Add some activation. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Push. And then relax your hands, your elbows down. And one more time. Push. And then relax them down. I really like this juicy stretch. It feels quite good. And now let's go into the Sphinx position. So elbows underneath your shoulders, hands in front of you. Push your chest forward. Engage your kneecaps, so lift your kneecaps up. The back of your neck is long. Let's stay here just for a moment for a cycle of breath. And then whenever you're ready, hands underneath your shoulders, lift yourself up. And then the last thing what I want to share with you is the forearms massage. So put your forearm down, support yourself with one of the hand, and the opposite knee will massage your forearm. So this is really good after climbing, when you do some stretching, when your forearms are still slightly pumped. You can massage, give a massage with your left knee to your right forearm. If you massage strong enough, then your fingers start to close up and open up automatically, which feels quite weird in the beginning, but so the massage should feel good for you. Swap the sides, so left forearm down, massage with your right knee. Trying to cover every part of your forearm, so from your wrists going up into your elbow. Take a breath in. Okay, and exhale. So you can massage as much as you'd like, but we are finished for today. Hope you enjoyed this upper body active stretching session today. If you enjoyed this video, press a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so already, if you enjoy my content and if you'd like to see more. Once again, big thanks goes to Patxi, at whose climbing gym I'm filming this session. So if you're ever in Col de Nargot, make sure to check this climbing gym out.